My name is Megan, and I work in all the mediums I can get my hands on because I can't choose. And with those, I make art books. I love combining everything that inspires me into a visual and tactile experience. What inspires me to create is working with and learning new materials. They become almost a tool to experience and learn about the physical and conceptual world around me. And making artist books is a way to cultivate peace and curiosity in my life. My creative process making art books is a bit like hoarding and treasure hunting. I collect rocks and papers and sticks and leftover pieces of other art, and I assemble them. There's a few like trash dives that I went on and found some really cool things to put in there. Art school dumpsters are pretty good for that. I have a lot of found objects like metal pieces. There's a book that has a spool of like soldering metal in it, and some handmade paper. So I think it could get weirder though. We're just scratching the surface. The most rewarding aspect of creating is sharing it with people and watching them react. The connections they make, the stories that come up, the conversation, the kindness of everyone who interacts with it is really, really special, and I love seeing things through their eyes. During my time here, I offered a program teaching cyanotype photography. Cyanotypes are a historical photographic process where a treated paper turns blue when exposed to UV light, and you can put film or objects or plants on top of it, and it exposes under the sun and leaves the shadow of the materials and makes a photograph. I loved teaching that one because it's magical, but very simple and very easy to share with people, and watching them kind of witness the magic of the photograph developing was very, very cool. I loved seeing people get inspired with that. Everyone has been so positive and encouraging and expressed real curiosity with what I do, and it's been really reflective and engaging to share what it is I do, because sometimes I'm so immersed and not objective about it that to summarize it to someone new who's interested helps me learn about what I'm doing as well. It really built a lot of momentum up for me in my studio practice. So I have a lot of projects started that aren't finished that I hope to finish, and I got some new experiences teaching, and I'd love to do that some more and keep exploring. My advice for someone wanting to be more creative is don't overthink it. It's really easy. Art can be so many things you didn't know. Sometimes art is just organizing things that already exist. Sometimes it's more functional than pretty. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It can be the way that you approach the things you already have to do. And for no other reason than it makes you happy or it makes sense to you, I think that's enough to be a creative. Creative work isn't always busy work. It's not always manipulating physical things. Like, I have a really comfortable chair that I stare at my paintings in, and I sit there and I eat snacks and I stare at the stuff that's in progress, and I think that's like half of the work is contemplating what to do next, and that's how you have this thoughtfulness around what you do accomplish. My time here has been such a blessing because of the people I've gotten to work with and interact with. All really good, all really positive, and so incredible. Like, I had been really kind of burnt out on my studio practice, trying to make a living off of it and do all these community service things I signed up to do, and just wasn't so careful with my time and energy, and this really like recentered that for me. And so I feel rejuvenated and ready to do art that I feel excited about. Thank you so much for having this and doing this and being who you are, and it's magical.